the first time ever, the Hardy Boyz, Matt and Jeff, were at the WWE Performance Center tonight for NXT. A very good promo from the Hardy Boyz. Did intrigue me a lot though with what Jeff Hardy said. Jeff talking about how great it is to be at NXT and how awesome it is to be home in the WWE. That's not something you often hear from a contracted talent elsewhere. Like, they're currently contracted to TNA until at least the end of the year, and yet they're in a WWE ring calling WWE home. There's lots of rumours that the Hardy Boyz could even be doing stuff with WWE on the main roster this spring and summer. We'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. But does this add to the rumours that the Hardy Boyz will return to WWE once their TNA deals have expired? Well, it would be Hank and Tank who would interrupt the Hardys to deafening boos as well. By the way, they are baby faces. The crowd just decided to boo them in this moment. I think they felt like fools when the Hardys just put over Hank and Tank and they was talking as friends and stuff like that. This was just a moment to get the Hardys and Hank and Tank on TV together. It would be Inamura and Josh Briggs coming out though, playing the heels in this role, and they would brawl with Hank and Tank, leaving the Hardys with Fraxium. As we brace ourselves for the collision next week on Roadblock, the Hardy Boyz versus Fraxium 2 versus 2 for the TNA Tag Team Championships. In some select states tonight, you wouldn't have been able to watch NXT. Shawn Michaels tweeting out at the start of the show that you can catch up with it tomorrow. You can watch the show tomorrow night in prime time or stream the episode of NXT on the CW app starting Wednesday. Or you can just hang around here because we're about to recap everything from tonight's show, because this is things you might have missed from WWE NXT. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. We found out next week at Roadblock the WWE LFG coaches, including The Undertaker, will be in attendance at the show. In attendance tonight at NXT was the TNA Knockouts champion, Marsha Slamovich. Now, obviously, we got a very real situation to talk about with Cora Jade. Cora was in a match tonight with Jordynne Grace, and mid-match, we'd see Cora just sort of slump in the corner, sort of talking to the trainers. The referee was over there. Jordynne Grace backed off. This was literally broadcast throughout the entire commercials on Netflix. And of course, Jordynne did pick up the win by referee stoppage. Cora Jade seemingly injuring her knee. She seemingly told the referee, "My knee, it's effed up," as she went back towards the corner, and obviously the referee immediately threw up the X. And a few minutes later, the referee would award the match to Jordynne Grace. Now, Cora Jade did walk out of the ring, obviously wishing nothing but the best for Cora Jade. Cora, this isn't the first time she's been injured, and that's probably why she seemingly was so emotional exiting the ring. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully this is nothing serious, and I'm sure we're going to find out more information over the next couple of days. We'd later see Roxanne Perez attacking Jordynne Grace following the match with Cora Jade, and then Ava would make it official for next week at Roadblock. Roxanne Perez versus Jordynne Grace, one-on-one. Zarya and Sol Ruca were successful in the first match tonight on NXT in a tag team action against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. The big news, though, is that Sol Ruca pinned Chelsea Green. Does Sol Ruca now get a shot at the Women's United States Championship? I have to mention how awesome Zarya looked in this match as she would hoist Piper Niven up for the F5 onto Chelsea Green. But it was this move that impressed me the most. The electric chair moonsault combination. Great tag team move by these two. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. They have won me over. I'm a fan of them as a tag team. It did dawn on me during this match, though. Sol Ruca should have got the phone call from The Rock, because she literally snatches souls for her finishing move. She could have done this to Cody Rhodes and delivered Cody's soul to The Rock. Rock, dude, you messed up, man. Jaida Parker would defeat Kalani Jordan tonight. I won't lie, it kind of feels like these two have been feuding for a while, so maybe this is the blowout match of this feud. Obviously, after the match, we'd see Jaida Parker look directly at the camera with a warning to Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia that she will be at Roadblock. She will be watching their match, and she's coming for the winner. The anger and frustration would come out in Trick Williams tonight as he was interrupted by Kale Dixon. Obviously, Kale Dixon, Uriah Connors, the people that are trying to join Chase U would actually blame Trick Williams for the reason that Chase U was on the line in the first place. And you know, they're not wrong. It was actually Trick Williams who inspired Andre Chase to put it all on the line, and he lost. But that would lead to a match tonight, and Trick Williams would obliterate Kale Dixon within seconds, leading to a referee stoppage as Trick Williams would pick up the win. The rival of Trick, Eddy Thorpe, would appear, and of course the challenge is made, and the challenge has been accepted. In 2 weeks' time, Eddy Thorpe, Trick Williams in an NXT Underground match. These two are gonna beat the living shit out of each other, aren't they? By the way, it's worth mentioning Lillian Garcia was doing the ring announcing tonight. No Mike Rome. We got a moment between Ricky Saints and Shawn Spears. Got to admit, Shawn Michaels loves to book this, doesn't he? He's got 2 members of AEW alumni. Hey, make them do something together, because why not? Now, to be fair, it does make sense because obviously they know each other, so fair play. Not quite sure why, but tonight's main event, the screen did turn green. How the hell does that happen? It was Tony D'Angelo versus Shawn Spears for the North American Championship, and Stacks, oh boy, Stacks, you effed up, man. You really messed up as he speared the Don off the apron onto a chair. And ultimately, it would be the back of Tony D'Angelo that gives out, and Shawn Spears would pick up the win. We crowned a new North American champion. Shawn Spears is the new champ, but what is Tony gonna think about Stacks? Stacks cost him this match. Stacks, you remember your old friend Two Dimes? I think you might be joining him. You might be sleeping with the fishes after the Don actually realises what happened. Don't forget, next week, instead of a normal episode of NXT live from New York City, we have NXT Roadblock. We have champions versus champions. Bitter feuds that will play out. By the way, that promo tonight between Ethan Page and Javon Evans was absolute gold. I loved every second of that. A potential dream match for some for the NXT Championship. Titan versus Titan as Obafemi takes on Moose. I thought they really hyped this up okay tonight with the use of the press conference stuff that NXT's done before. Thought that worked really well for this. And of course, that huge match, champion versus champion, and it's actually title for title. A guaranteed new champion, obviously with no shenanigans, as Giulia will take on Stephanie. It was an okay show tonight. It kind of just felt like an NXT that was waiting to get to Roadblock, which there's nothing wrong with, but it does just make you anticipate next week more. So this week's show, I'm going to give a 6. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, share the video, and I'll catch you as always next time. Peace!